Hi there. About 3 months ago, I went and did a meditation with Susana Kennedy, and it was aligned with love. The reason why I'm wanting to do the post is I met her about probably 7-8 years ago. She is this absolute beautiful energy, full of life. You cannot meet her and not be where you just admire her. And I didn't know much about her at the time, but for some reason I felt a connection, and I felt that our paths would cross again sometime. Didn't know when. Anyway, about 3 years ago, I did the Kunzikuri Me course with Susana. It was really a course about love, pure love, and about, I think, looking at oneself and wanting to release a lot of what we carry. At the time, I was battling cancer, and during that time, I think I was a little bit exhausted, but the course was really, really, I think, fundamental to me at the time. And I didn't know how, at that stage, how it was going to impact me or how my life was going to turn out. I am in remission, and then again, in the beginning of this year, well, I think about 3 months ago, Susana put out a post about a Align with Love meditation. And since my cancer journey and going into remission, my whole life and my perspective has changed in who I am or who I was. And there has been this whole shift in energy. It was a lot about letting go and releasing inner pain, I think laying down the baggage that we carry, the hurt, and the guilt. And I had been carrying a lot of pain, a lot of trauma. When I saw the post resonated with my soul. And I knew instantaneously that I needed to book to be at that meditation. The evening of the meditation came. I didn't know what to expect. We went down, it was on a beach, and it was phenomenal. It was beautiful. It was done at sunset. The setting was for a community to arrive. It was a protected environment, protected community. There were blessings. When we arrived, we got to take our seats, and there was this just beautiful ceremony that was set up to start the meditation. To give you a little bit of background about Susana is all about love and about really creating an environment in this world and to exude love into this world. Go onto her page. So it is Susana Kennedy on Instagram. I'm probably going to add in the link as well. But there's a lot to be said about once the person is ready, the master will arrive. And I knew that at that time that was something that I needed to do. And going into the meditation, Susana created a really safe space and guided us through a releasing ceremony and a guided meditation in terms of meeting ourselves, our true selves, I think for the first time for me, and our child self, as well as our future self. If I tell you, the baggage that I was carrying was really, really heavy, and I didn't think that I was going to be able to release a lot of it or open a gateway or platform to be able to release and be able to start a journey to my true self and to my calling. That evening was beautiful. It was impactful. It was a gift. And there were just many golden nuggets within that meditation. Subsequently today, I went onto one of her live feeds, her community live feeds. And once again, she had a speaker on, and the message was again about this ripple effect that, we have into our communities, and owning and knowing our feminine self and our male self, our masculine self within us. And as a person, I think I've always known and always been spiritual. My path at one stage was really fundamentally Christianity. And there was something that was just blocking me. But I think because as growing up as a child, I always believed in this greater spiritual world, the spirit, God, a higher being. And I was carrying a lot of guilt recently with wanting to explore that again. I think for me, it was such a help that I went to that meditation because it was a safe space to release so many things. All those rocks that I had been putting into my backpack and carrying around, I was able to release and let go of. And I think start my journey. So I am only at the beginning of my journey, but I don't think I wouldn't have been able to do it if I had not gone to the Kinsikori Me course, firstly, doing the Align with Love course. And once again today, going onto a live session where there was so many nuggets of information and once again, affirmations of love into this world, and finding our higher selves and wanting to continuously grow and implement that so that we find our true selves and we can have a purposeful life. And I just wanted to really say thank you to Susana. I've been on various courses and I've done, quite a few things in my past. I really have taken away sometimes only one message from previous courses. And I think every course is really important to ourselves. But this course in particular and the meditation was just really fundamental to my life and where I would like to see myself headed, and opening myself to love, to releasing everything that I was carrying and to probably let go with grace. And I was only able to do that because of the meditation that Susana had guided me in. And I just wanted to give a shout out and really just absolute thanks to this really fundamental, beautiful, purposeful, driven soul that is within her. And when you do meet her, is that she is really authentic. And I think that is what I was connected to. Authenticity with an abundance of love and wanting to share that with the world. So please go and visit her site, and I'll put the link into this video, and hopefully you can connect with her. Thank you once again for listening, and good night.